Alrighty guys, welcome back. Last game of the night, we have Posse G and Conflict. This one I actually do know what it's from. It is from that Tournament of Superstars. This is a really unfortunate pairing actually because it's 64 guys, so they have a 1 in 63 of getting each other. And two German guys who know each other pretty well get paired in the first round. That's pretty crappy. But so it goes sometimes with random pairings. I haven't actually seen this game, but I do know that it's from that tournament. It's a weird format in that tour, too. It's 3 DPPs, 1 GSC, and 1 ADV. So we're just going to cover only the ADV game. I have no idea who won the set or this game, but we're going to find out. So, Posse's on the bottom, Conflict's on the top. There is a T-Tar and a Zapdos, respectively. Those are the two most common leads in the game, so not much of a surprise in either case. And it is big damage for both of them, but Posse does even more with the Rock Slide than Zapdos did with the Thunderbolt, and T-Tar does, in fact, have leftovers. Blissey comes in, that gets Thunderbolted, takes it just fine, and Conflict here is going to have to either switch or rest. Zapdos is not going to stay in and get killed by the Blissey here. And as I say that, Zapdos is going to stay in and get killed by the Blissey here. See, called it. So there's the metal sound. I have no idea why. Trying to set up a Rachi. I mean, seems pretty early to be going for a sweep. Here comes Claydol. And Rachi with the obvious Calm Mind here. Is it Super Rachi? Is that why? Or... I'm very curious where he's going with this. He's got HP Grass, decent chunk. Earthquake, also a decent chunk. Rachi clearly will not live another Earthquake. Unclear as to whether or not Claydol will live another Hidden Power. Depends on the damage roll, it seems, and it is a better damage roll than last time, but it's not quite good enough. And Conflict falls pretty far behind pretty early on in this game. Just 6 turns in, Conflict's lost 2 Pokemon. Not looking the greatest for him. Gengar comes in looking for a revenge kill, and Posse is not going to allow that to happen. Gonna go for Ice Punch here, aimed at the doll, but it's going to find Blissey instead, naturally. Could blow on the nurse's face, as I like to say. And indeed, that is what happens. There's Gengar going, ugh, ugh, just like I do with Jabba's mother, only it's on the nurse's face. However, trading 1 for 1 when you are already behind by 2 pokes is not so hot. So yeah, Gengar for Bliss is a good trade, but on the other hand, not so hot for Conflict, who's already behind, and this does not seem to be getting all that much better for him either. Gengar here outspeeds him. Ice Punch plus Thunderbolt is good stuff. Conflict wondering why he didn't Dragon Dance there. I have the same question. Man, at this rate, this game might not even make it to YouTube. This is a beating. I mean, here's Kun. Maybe Last Poke Kun will be good enough to get it done for Conflict, but that's pretty much already just 11 turns in, his only hope. He's going to have to get his Dugtrio killed, actually, or this Kun isn't going to be able to set up. Maybe he should have just attacked on the Claydol with the Dugtrio and then let whatever comes in kill the Dugtrio and then be down to Last Poke Kun, because, yeah, he's just going to get roared out here. And, yeah, I mean, now that Posse is aware of it, he's obviously going to do everything he can to make it as difficult as possible for the Kun to set up, such as laying down spikes. Doesn't get the opportunity here because of a flinch. If he stays in, he has a chance to kill the Scarm with a crit or a flinch, but instead, he's going to miss the Rock Slide, and there is Spike's Lair number 1. But yeah, I mean, Conflict doesn't have a lot of options at this point. I mean, it's all in on Last Poke Kun. Everything else died in like a turn and a half because Conflict blows, so he's gonna have to get the dog to get it done. Rock Slide, alright, there's a second knockout, so Scar and Bliss both down. Don't know the last poke, but almost certainly it's just a water, just Swampert or Milo or Kun for Posse. Here comes the T-Tar, which we don't know what that does either. Gonna go for Dragon Dance here. Conflict gonna be forced to react to this, whether that is with Surf or with Roar, but Posse taking an offensive approach to closing out this game. Rock Slide looking for a crit or a flinch, and finds neither. However, the Surf is not good enough, so once again, a Rock Slide crit or a flinch will win the game for Posse here. A miss is what Conflict's looking for. There's no crits, that's a good step 1, and no flinch, so there is the Surf kill, but I think it is checkmate because Gengar here should be able to clean up without too much of an issue. See if Conflict somehow maneuvers out of this, but I don't know how he could. Yeah, Giga Drain is definitely checkmate because that hits both of them, and there is not going to be a move that Dugtrio is going to have that's going to cover everything here, especially if the last poke is in fact just a water for Posse, which is overwhelmingly likely to be the case. Rock Slide, Giga, okay, we're still alive, so Dugtrio could theoretically Rock Slide out Gengar and Claydol, but then if it were last poke, I mean, any water at all would take a million Rock Slides. Swampert, it would be impossible, but Milo or Coon, you could just do it a million times. All right, good enough. Not a water, but it's a rock resist. Rock Slide is not going to be good enough. It would need 20 million flinches, and to save time, doesn't even get the one. There's the Earthquake knockout, and this one is pretty much Posse G wire to wire. He is going to take this down. Alrighty. Hope you enjoyed the games tonight. Like I said, sometimes when it's late and I'm bored and maybe just to entertain you guys, I pull up a couple of games. You guys seem to enjoy it. If you want me to keep doing it, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up. Subscribe, please, if you've not done so already, and I will catch you guys next time.